Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome back to my channel, The Scorpion Effect. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to get to 100 subscribers. I'm trying to build a beautiful, loving, supportive community. So help me get there. If you haven't already, please subscribe. So I'm excited. We're doing one of my favorites in the zodiac, and that is Virgo. So tonight we will be diving into Virgo's July love reading. But keep in mind, this video is timeless. So if you see this after July, it's fine. But don't force it. If it doesn't apply, then don't force it, okay? Take what resonates and leave the rest. We will be diving into what's going on in your head and your heart, in this connection, along with your love interest, and some spiritual advice. So let's get into it. All right, Virgo. So we do have here the Page of Cups. So Virgo, you could be dealing with a water sign person as well. They could be younger than you also. Or you could be the younger one. But Virgo, mentally you're open. Or you're trying to be open, rather. There's curiosity, there's a desire for emotional expression, and maybe even the beginnings of a love offer or reconnection. The Page of Cups is a soft energy, but also immature at times. So please watch that immaturity if you are having some, back and forth thoughts of certain things. Just handle it in a mature way. Spirit is saying you may be daydreaming about like the potential of this connection, or receiving small intuitive nudges from the universe, pulling your heartstrings to move forward in the curiosity you're having right now in this connection or reconnection. For some of you, it could be a past person. I am picking up maybe this is some unfinished business, and it's a lighthearted, like, hey, you want to hang out, like, hey, what's up, how you been? This is very, playful energy, which is good, Virgo. We need that sometimes, But however, there may be a hesitation around how to move forward, or fear of saying too much as well with the Page of Cups. You might be wanting to express yourself, but unsure on how you'll be received. A part of you could be romanticizing the idea of this connection too much. There's like an emotional like hopefulness, but some of it may be a little idealistic, I guess you can say. But nonetheless, it's a playful energy, and you are open. You're trying to be open, emotionally, with the the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know why I wanted to say the Page. The Queen of Pentacles here. You could be. This is you coming up. The Queen of Pentacles is Virgo, is Earth sign. I'm not Virgo, but Earth sign card here. But you want something stable in your heart. Like you desire something stable. You're ready to nurture, to build, to ground this connection. It's funny because mentally you still have a playfulness, but in your heart you are ready for something mature and stable. Very different from the Page mentally, which is interesting. Emotionally, you may feel you have to give a lot, but only if it's reciprocated. You want consistency in this relationship. You want loyalty with the Queen of Cups in the upright, and you also want to feel secure within this connection. And maybe that's why you're keeping things playful right now, just so you can build more and not go in so serious, all the time. But but Spirit is saying this is a good energy to have, because having the Queen of Pentacles, that's all about family, stability, structure, and nurturing. You could also be the provider emotionally And materially in this connection, if this is a past life connection, you could have been the one that was providing those things. And the with the Queen of Pentacles being in your heart position, the heart wants something long term and safe and not just surface level. There's a deep compassion here, but you're tired of the one-sided giving. And I think your person can feel that from you just looking at their cards because it does seem like you've expressed, excuse me, I'm sorry, this this sage sometimes makes my throat, sorry for that, guys. And Spirit is saying with the Eight of Swords in the reverse, free yourself. Free yourself from whatever mental prison you've been stuck in. It's time to break out of it. Whether it's self-doubt, guilt, or fear of what could be wrong. You're being shown that clarity is available, but you must remove the blindfold. Okay, hopefully that makes sense to you, you all. You may be trying to see things in this playful energy because you don't really want to think about maybe some of the hurts and pains you've been through. But it's time to break free. You must remove the blindfold and release the chains you've set up for yourself. You're not trapped. You're choosing to stay still. This is a cycle of overthinking. You're being guided to reclaim your mental freedom here with the Eight of Swords in the reverse. This could also mean freeing yourself from the connection if it's not evolving, because you definitely want more from this connection. Hopefully this is making sense to you all. I'm trying to read this in multiple ways because I know it's a general reading for Virgo, but sometimes it's hard to read like multiple storylines where you're just like getting one storyline. But I do apologize. I'm trying to, give multiple storylines. So your person here is the King of Pentacles. I mean, not the King, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Your person feels stuck. Their intentions may have been good like once upon a time, but now their actions don't align. Mentally, they could be overcommitted with maybe work or other things in their life, or very distracted, or afraid of the effort of afraid to put the effort into a real connection. This is a person who's afraid of something getting too serious. There's a resistance to growth. And the Knight of Pentacles is a very in and out and inconsistent energy. It's a lazy way of thinking. This person is I'm going to cut corners at all costs. So if you ask this person, oh, you never buy me flowers, or you never do this, or you never do that, they'll buy you the flowers just to shut you up and hope that buys them some time and go right back to their old ways. And that way they can say, I bought you flowers a month ago. What are you talking about? Like this is a very inconsistent, slow moving, lack of progress. As you can see here, it says that they're dragging their feet. This person could have ghosted you too. It's a very in and out. So they may ghost you at times and come back in and tell you all the right things and then ghost you again. This energy reflects a lack of planning and long-term thinking. This is a very short-term thinker here. Mentally, they're not showing up in the way that you deserve, Virgo. And that may be why you are coming in so playful mentally right now, because you've been through so much with this person that going forward, you want to keep a light-hearted energy and not go into a relationship so serious in your next relationship, because you may have given this person too much too soon, and now you just want to have more of a, casual, fun, lighthearted energy instead of coming in with so many expectations. And I hope that's making sense for you as well. Emotionally, this person is detached with the King of Swords in the upright. I'm glad the King of Swords is in the upright, because I do feel like this person has been honest with you about their intentions. This person is very hurt too. This person could have been cheated on in the past. I'm not sure if there was third party with you all, because the position of this card is not saying there was a third party with you all. This person could have experienced a lot of third party in their past, or they could have done a lot of third party in their past. And I'll do some clarifying too with this, but this King of Swords in the upright, I don't like it in a heart position, just because in a heart position is not expressive. You know, this is more of a head card. The King of Swords is logical and measured, and can be sometimes cold and come off cold. They can come off a little calculated too. And it's not that they mean to come off cold. You could be dealing with an air sign person. Air sign people are just very matter of fact. They're very black and white. And this being in their emotions, in their heart position, it says that they use more of their head than their heart, if anything, you know. I do feel like this person does care for you, but they're not showing it emotionally. They're rationalizing their feelings instead of feeling them, you know. And that may be why you come in with this lighthearted energy, because you want to show them, hey, this is a safe space here. You don't have to be so rigid, you know. You don't have to be so you don't have to take yourself so seriously, where you're more playful in that way, and more stable in that way. And this person, they're always going to use their logic over their feelings, you know. And I feel like they've been forced to do that. This is a person who's been dealing with this for, you know, a while. This is how they put their guard up. I don't think they're purposely I don't think they're purposely trying to hurt you in that way. I just feel like the inconsistent energy is here because they're ignoring their feelings. I don't think it's a malicious, they're just ignoring their feelings here. But I will do some clarifying, like I said, just to, you know, make sure. And again, when you're doing readings for a general instead of a one-on-one, it can tend to be a little bit more difficult to see all the angles. when it's one-on-one, there's only but so many angles. But when you're reading for a large group of people, there's so many angles, right? So I'm just trying to make sure I do, you know, see all the angles here for everybody. The Three of Cups in the reverse. I don't like the Three of Cups in the reverse. I can indicate a few things here. Emotional distance. You all could be at a distance, or this person is just emotionally distant. So if you live with this person, you're not really getting the connection from them. And there's not a true union right now. There's no dates, there's no hanging out, and I feel like the communication could be very sparse at the moment. There could be a third party, or could have been a third party. There could be a triangulation here. This person could still be holding on to an ex for some of you. That's not for everybody, but this person could be holding on to an ex person, and that's why they're not connecting and not giving you everything. This person could lack a strong foundation, a strong family life, a strong community. They're not really supported or celebrated, or they don't feel that way. They may need to evaluate their priorities in social influences, because I do feel like there's some addictions here. There could be some indulgence. Maybe this person smokes a lot, drinks a lot. I also feel like there's some healing that needs to happen before you all can even move on. And I don't feel like this person has done the work. I feel like this person is running away from it, and them being inconsistent proves that. I don't feel like you're the only person in this person's life, Virgo. And I hate to say that. I was trying to get away from the third party energy because I want to really give positive readings, but I have to read them the way I see them. And I do feel like there was some type of third party interference. And you may found out about it. If it wasn't physical, it could have just been text messages, maybe someone they work with or someone they know from maybe an ex of theirs. But there is a stagnation here of some old energy, maybe a past person, an ex they're dealing with. Something isn't 100% with this third part. I mean, this Three of Cups in the reverse. And it doesn't always mean a third party, okay? But in this case, I am, feeling that. And then at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Justice in reverse. And, the Justice in the reverse is something feels really unfair and really imbalanced. Or, this could be someone's karmic lessons. You could have there's a sadness too surrounding this. Like all of a sudden I just had a feeling of sadness, and I'm hoping that this is resonating. Hold on, my mic. Hold on, let me fix this. Sorry about that, y'all. Neither one of you feel like the scales have been tipped in your favor. There's some dishonesty, some misalignment, and repeated cycles here with the Justice in reverse, especially with it being at the bottom of the deck. If you've been putting in all the effort, Virgo, Spirit is validating your feelings here, saying not to give this person another chance. Someone isn't taking accountability for their actions, and karma is playing a huge role in this. And it may be why this person is in this third party energy, because Spirit is putting some blockages here. I'll do some more clarifying, but Virgo, your heart is grounded and loyal in this connection, but your mind is really craving something new, something emotionally fulfilling. And meanwhile, your person is just stuck in their own emotional disconnection. You're waking up, you're seeing things clearly here with this Eight of Swords being in the reverse. And Spirit is telling you, you are not stuck, especially with this Eight of Swords in reverse and with this Page of Cups in the reverse. You're ready for something new, something lighthearted, something not as deep and heavy as this. Like, this is you feeling like love shouldn't be this hard, like, especially since I want something real and I've showed this person I want something real. Why is this so hard? We will do some clarifying. Where are my cards? We're going to clarify some of these with the Burning Heart Love Oracle. So I did pre-shuffle the cards. I'm just going to pull. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull. Let's see. Okay. Pull some more. Okay. right. Okay, well that kind of changes some things up. See, you're ready for something lighthearted. Okay. I want to make you happy. I miss your smile. So you may want to reconnect with this person and start over. Have a new beginning, something more playful with this person, more lighthearted with this person. Maybe before you were coming on too strong, too thick with the, family and marriage and all that stuff. But if that's what you want, that's what you want. Don't compromise for this person, Virgo. I know you care about this person and you miss this person, but I don't know if they're able to give you what you want here, especially looking at the cards we just pulled. I want to make you happy. I miss your smile. So you do want something new with this person. You definitely do. You want to restart with this person. I want to reach out, but I don't know how. This person could have blocked you, or you could have blocked this person, or you just don't know what to say, because I'm not really seeing like blockages here. I want to reach out, but I don't know how. I don't think you know how to really express yourself to this person in a way they can understand and reciprocate the feelings, because they're the King of Swords in the upright. So I feel like you don't know how to reach them mentally. I don't, their heart. You don't, because this is in the position of your heart, your emotions. You don't know how to reach their emotions. You don't know how to tap into that for them. You know it's there. I feel like you've felt it before. You've experienced it before, but you don't know how to tap back into that. Along the way, something happened and it has done a number on this connection. I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. Stop feeling like you're not enough. Stop feeling like you're not enough, Virgo. Stop feeling like you're not enough, Virgo. Break free. Break free of this. And Spirit is telling you. Spirit is telling you here to break free of this. I don't see where you did anything wrong here. I'm not seeing what you've done to, what have you done? This person is in and out. You can lead a horse to water. You can't make him drink it here, okay? What does Spirit say? To break free, Virgo. To see things for what they are. Stop blaming yourself. I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. This person isn't open. This person isn't open. We're going to go over their cards, but look, this person isn't open. You know what? Let me go back. I want to reach out, but I don't know how, is where you are, right? In your heart, right? In your emotions. I'm afraid of commitment is what was clarified with this king. And what did I say about this king? I said this king is thinking more than feeling, right? And look, I'm afraid of commitment is what clarified this. I'm afraid of commitment. You can't emotionally reach this person because they are afraid of commitment, Virgo. That's why you feel like you can't reach them. Because this is emotionally. These are emotion cards here. This is mental, emotion right here. Okay, Virgo. But you have free will. You're going to do what you want to do. You're going to do what you want to do. And excuse my nails. In my line of work, it's hard for me to keep my nails done, but I'm going to get them done this week so they can look pretty for you all. I clarified their Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I underestimated how important you are in my life. This person took you for granted. They know they took you for granted. It took you pulling back your energy for them to realize that. Do you really want to be with somebody who you have to, hold back with? Do you really want to be with somebody you got to, suppress your love for them to understand and see you, Virgo? I don't think that's fair to you. You have free will. We went over this already, but clarified the King of Swords. I'm afraid of commitment. Which we realized that in the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, because this is a non-committal energy. This is a very like narc energy, and I don't like saying that, but it is. Especially with the King of Swords being in emotions, that could be a gaslighting card as well. But I'm afraid of commitment, and this person just isn't ready. Even if you do come toward this person with an offer, or you try to reconnect with them, I feel like they're still going to be disconnected and in and out, because they know deep down inside they don't deserve you, and they know the rejection would be justified. I'm scared you will reject me. So they could be going back to an ex or entertaining other people because they're afraid of you ultimately rejecting them and not really wanting them. This person could be paranoid that you're telling them all the right things, but ultimately they don't trust it. When I see I'm scared you will reject me in a reading, in a love reading, especially with the Three of Cups here, this is a person that's like, I might as well do me, because they don't really want me for real, because they are projecting their own crap. They feel like you will reject them because they know they aren't living right. They know they aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing in this relationship. The only time you're scared of being rejected is if you know you're not doing right by that person. I mean, there's other circumstances, but in a healthy mindset, you're only scared of rejection when you know you don't deserve a second chance, and when you don't deserve the person. You're not going to be scared of rejection if you're doing right by the person, right? If you're in a healthy situation, right? So keep that in mind, Virgo. Like, this person is a walking red flag because they're not healed. They're not healed at all. And you're ready for more. And I don't know why you're... Oh, look. I just asked universe what will be this person's actions toward you, and still will be them not really communicating, if there's any communicating. This person could have blocked you, or this person could be blocking you out, or not speaking to you right now, ignoring your messages, because there is a level of fear here of putting their all into it and ultimately not working out, or them being rejected eventually for their bad habits or for things they've done in the past. Also, what I'm hearing too, for some of you, with the King of Swords and the upright, and you having this page here, this person could see you as, they may not take you as serious because you have a more playful way of thinking, and you may, joke at the wrong times, or you may try to make things lighthearted at the wrong times. But it's just because this person is so rigid in how they see things, and they don't allow themselves to fully feel. They take themselves a little too serious as well. So I feel like this reading was like all over the place. I'm going to keep it up just because it's someone's message. Let me know if this resonated for you. Hopefully it did. Let me know in the comments. Please let me know in the comments. And thank you all for, if you watched this whole video, and thank you for returning, or if you're new here, okay? And don't forget to subscribe, and give me again, let me know in the comments how you like this. Until the next time, have a good night. Take care. Bye.